Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Welcome to the holiday tech stream revived from the, well, not really dead, but we took a year off. I am joined today by Tony from Quick Tech Solutions.
Hey, everybody.
And one and only Willie Howe.
Good morning, afternoon, wherever you're at.
Thanks for being here, guys. I very much appreciate it. Let's take just a minute or two and say hello to the people in the chat. We have Grish with us. I'm sure most of these names are going to be familiar to you guys. Hidden PC Master, welcome. Season's greeting back at you. David from PE for Doers is joining us from his hospital room. Welcome. Hope everything is going as smoothly as can be expected. Well, that was my post. I should have skipped that. And I think I'm seeing duplicates or something. Okay, Terrell is here. Talking with David. That's great.
Hey, hi.
I had to. Mr. Tim Tech is here with us. So we've got representation in the UK. And Nerd 45 is here. Welcome, everybody.
Cool.
So,
greetings.
This is as we mentioned, or I mentioned, I guess. This is the holiday tech stream. We are going to be showcasing some items that you may consider for the techie in your family. I am going to put a disclaimer out there up front. Well, two. First, David, I hope that everything is going well. I wish you could have been here, but take care of yourself first, and we'll regroup next year. And the other disclaimer is every link that we show will be in the description of the video after the stream has ended, and they are, in fact, all affiliate links for the respective creator, and I will divide those or section them off so you know which ones are which. So, Willie, do you have anything you want to say to kick things off?
Tis the season, and I appreciate you inviting me to the stream. It's good to see you and Tony this morning. Tony's got his little pooch there. It breaks my heart a little bit. We got matching sweaters, it looks like. So, yeah, no, I'm excited to be here, and yeah, thanks again.
Very welcome. Tony, any starting words?
Just happy to be here and hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, those that observed, and let's kick this thing off and get into the holiday spirit.
All right. Who would like to go first?
I'm a newbie at this, so I'm going to let you guys go first, and then I'll figure it out.
All right, I'll kick it off. Let's see if we can figure out the sharing on here. So let's go share, and we'll start with this guy right here. So this is, oh, by the way, I have probably all but one of the items I'm going to show today. So FYI, if that matters. So this is a portable tire inflator. It is completely independent of power. Once the battery's fully charged, you can see it comes with all the different attachments. It could be used for car, motorcycle, bicycle, footballs, basketballs, soccer balls, as you see there. Works really, really well. You set the pressure that you want, and when the object hits the desired pressure, it automatically shuts off. So it's really makes changing the tires, not changing the tires, but adjusting the tire pressure, extremely easy, especially on a motorcycle. So that's my first item. And like Jeremy said, we have links to everything that we're showing. Okay, let me stop sharing and go back to the main screen. Cool. There we go.
All right, Willie, you want to take one? Or you
Yeah.
want me to go first?
Well, you know what? Why don't you go first?
All right. Let me give me just a moment here. Need to move one thing around. Okay, so my first pick, and let me share. These are magnetic cable clips. So if anybody out there gets as annoyed as I do when cables fall off your desk, especially if you have to crawl underneath to grab them, these will be very handy. I just got my package of these earlier this week, and I have yet to put them in place, but I'm very impressed with them. I played with a couple of them for just a minute or two, and they're going to be a nice addition to my workspace. And the price is right. So I hope that piques some interest for the techie or non-techie alike.
Very cool.
I hate crawling under my desk.
Amen, brother.
All right. Let me see if I can figure this sharing thing out. Okay. So let me know if you can see that.
It's showing on screen right now.
Yep.
All right, perfect. So I'm I don't know about you two, but I'm a coffee I don't know if you want to call it a maniac or a fiend or whatever. And so I've been doing a lot of research into how I can get something that's small and portable that I can take with me and basically have a cup of hot espresso, coffee, whatever, on the fly. And so I found this. This is actually on my Christmas list for my wife. And this thing will use like not only coffee grounds, but it will use Nespresso pods, which apparently are an environmentally more friendly K-cup because I guess you can recycle them. So it uses a couple different sizes of those, or you can use grounds. And so everybody that I know in tech, besides one person, drinks coffee daily. People who are close to me, that other person drinks tea. I suppose you could do the same. I suppose you could use this for tea, but this I thought was very interesting. The price is definitely right. I've seen these range from this price all the way to $200 or $300. And as much as I love coffee, I thought something in this price range would be more appropriate than starting at the $300 level and deciding that it's a fail. So I don't know if either of you have ever used one of these or anybody in the audience, but this is definitely on my list. And anybody who's in tech that's running around, you can carry your coffee with you like this. Why not?
That's pretty neat. I've not used one, but it definitely piques my interest.
Yes, for sure. I haven't seen anything like that. That's pretty cool. All right. Next up, here we go. I'm going to stick with the tires and air pressure for a second and go to the next idea that I have. And that is the Fobo Bike 2 tire pressure monitoring system, Bluetooth 5.0. I have this on both of the motorcycles. They also make a trike version. So you take the original valve caps off, you put these on, and then with the app, you can see what your tire pressure is at all times. So it's handy for me, especially getting air into a motorcycle tire because the valve's not always in the right place. You got to maybe sometimes move the bike to get the valve to be exposed so that you can go on with a regular old-fashioned type gauge and see what the pressure is. So this eliminates all of that. The only time I really have to maybe mess with where the valve is if I need pressure. So it tells you what the pressure is at all times. Really simple, great price. It says for motorcycles. I don't know. I wouldn't use it on a car, but I don't know why you couldn't use it on an actual bicycle. But it doesn't say it's rated for that. And yeah, the Cyber Monday deal is great because I think I paid the full price of $99 when I got this. So again, I don't know if the special someone in the family or friend is into motorcycling, but if they are, this is a great gift. So thanks.
Has this thing alerted you yet, Tony, to any low pressures or anything? Or
I don't actually know if it'll actually do the alerts. I haven't played with it long enough to set it up, but I make it a habit as a rule of thumb. Before I get on the bike, you always check your lights, your blinkers, your oil levels, and tire pressure, right? So one of the things I do is I'll just pull up the app and, take a reading and go, oh, I'm either good to go or I need to put air in it.
nice.
So, yep.
All right, I guess that's me again. And so these are short power extension cords, outlet savers. So I can't be the only one out there that has these darned power bricks that overlap the next available outlet. This is one solution for that problem without replacing all of your outlet strips. I needed a few of these for this side job I'm doing, and so I ordered a 10-pack knowing that I'd have some extras. But I actually used one to plug the tree in. But there is a variation, and I couldn't find it on Amazon, but there's a variation where the part that you plug into the outlet strip also has a pass-through, so you're effectively able to double the number of items plugged into an outlet. But I think they're sold out on Amazon or unavailable at the moment, but these are very handy to have.
I like them.
Yeah.
I think I'm, as soon as you post the link for that, Jeremy, I'm placing the order because that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad I found something useful for you guys.
Well, even like on the PDU in the rack back here, or the
Right.
surge suppressor. I mean, the amount of times that I have to go, okay, which gear am I gonna not have plugged in? You know what I
Right.
mean? And have to curate because of that issue. Holy cow. All right. Let's see here. So my next item is, so I will say that some of these are on my list. Some of these I do own. So my coffee thing, that's on my list. This next one is also on my list because I don't know about all of you, but I must have 100 screwdrivers running around, and none of them do exactly what I want. So I'm finally at a place where I want one screwdriver for my office that has magnetic bits and is power operated. So this one, after some research, seemed to get the best rating. So I added this one to my list, and it looks nice and it looks ergonomic. That's the word I was looking for, right? When I'm going to be holding that in my hand. One of the biggest things I do here is either taking cases, off of equipment or putting rack ears on, things like that. And I think this is going to make me much more efficient because I don't know, I'm only speaking for myself, but the amount of times that I'm either talking to somebody on the phone, somebody standing in my office or whatever, and I drop the rack ear screws and then I have to hunt for those. Even even though there's a magnetic screwdriver in my go bag, I know if I take it out of my go bag, the odds of it getting back into my go bag, so that the next time I'm out in the field, it's so this for $42, have it on my desk, have it charging all the time. I think it's going to work out well. Um, so I'm looking for input. Like I said, this had a lot of ratings, 4.5 out of 5. What are you guys using for screwdrivers?
I have the tool bag that has every size available individual screwdriver you can imagine, and it is a freaking pain in the ass. I'm telling you. So that's going on my list. I'm buying that after the stream as well. So
I've got something very similar to that. I think it might have been that exact screwdriver I had in my cart on Amazon, but I was on my way to my buddy's place in Illinois, and I happened to stop at Micro Center, and they had their house brand version on sale. So I saved a few bucks off even the sale price on that.
Oh, nice.
But it's a very similar type of thing. It's just the case is different.
I've never been to a Micro Center. I was also very kind of jealous when Joe and Tony got to go to B&H, and we got to see that experience. But I live not directly, but in between two Micro Centers, right? St. Louis and the Chicago area, and I've not made it to one yet. Am I going to have to leave my wallet in the car when I go into Micro Center?
Probably. If I weren't on a budget, I could get myself into some serious trouble in a Micro Center.
Well, if it means anything to you, Willie, I went to Micro Center one time in my life, and that's, I think, during that trip when Joe and I went to B&H, we stopped on the way home to Connecticut at a Micro Center, and I ended up buying things I didn't even know that I needed or wanted, but I ended up dropping a couple $100 walking out of the store.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Who is it, me?
Yes.
Okay. Back to sharing. The next thing is this, which Jeremy turned me on to a couple of streams ago. And this is that thermal label maker, which has been working great. Now it's Cyber Monday deal, $15.99. That's with the one tape. You could buy it. This is, I think, the one I got for $28 with the 3 rolls of tape. Works great. And thinking, as you were talking about those short extension cords, I could label every single one of them. So when I am down under the desk, I know exactly which one I'm dealing with. So this thing is great. I don't think I charged it up the first time. And I don't think I've charged it since. And I've been using it pretty regularly. What do you find, Jeremy? Have you been having success with the battery life on yours?
So far, it's been great. I haven't charged mine after the initial charge either. I was using it pretty heavy right at the beginning, and then I haven't used it for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But the last time I checked it, it did still have a charge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great. And the labels that are made specifically for cables work out really well. So
I am definitely going to pick that up after this stream, because I have a brother. I bought it, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. It was on sale at Office Max, but it's you have to plug it in, right? So I'm limited by where I have plugins and how far my Bluetooth will connect to it.
right.
But if I can just charge that thing and stick it in the bag and know that it's with me, now I have zero excuses to not label things.
Yep.
Well, it's USB-C, so it's easy to get charged to it if you do let the batteries run out. So
Yeah.
All right. I will bring up my next one. And Tony, I know you've seen this before. This is an adjustable furniture dolly. I've got one of these. I got it to move a big filing cabinet around. But I can see where it might be useful for a small rack as well, to make that a little easier to move around. The corner pieces are plastic, like ABS plastic, and then the bars that connect them are aluminum. And it's rated for up to 400 pounds.
Oh, nice.
So no sale on it, but even at the $29 price, it's really not bad.
Cool.
Did you already move the filing cabinet with it?
I have not, but I've got to get a couple other things moved before I can have a clear path to move the filing cabinet.
You'll have to give us an update and let us know how it worked out.
Definitely.
All right. Let me pull up my next item here. This is an item that I do already own. And when I was traveling more than what I travel now, I have a lot of little, electronic gadgets like everybody else does, and I needed a place where I could stick them. In my normal backpack that has my laptop and things like that is a tactical bag. And so I was looking for something that matched that. And this matches it perfectly. And it's got a ton of storage. And you can, I don't know what that white thing is they've got in the picture there. I don't know, maybe a thermometer. I don't know. There's just like a bunch of random stuff. We could take guesses as to what that is all day. Definitely a pocket knife in there. But in this, so this actually with the straps actually will strap directly to my main bag because of the Molly system. And so even if I'm going to travel and I don't want to take my full bag, but let's say I want to take like, my Flipper Zero and some other small tools, pocket Ethernet, net tool, whatever it is, I can throw it in here and take this with me, or I can have it attached to my main bag, and it works out really well.
Nice. And the
Very
price,
cool.
the price is awesome.
Yeah.
That may be going on my list.
Mhm. I'm glad we're doing this stream for ourselves, the three of us.
Right. Well,
okay.
unlike you guys, I don't have a significant other, so if I want a fun Christmas, then I buy for myself.
Aw. Hey, Jeremy, the comments seem to be coming in. Do you want to pause and go back to them, or do you want to keep going?
Yes, this seems like a good time to take a pause. Okay, I think I stopped at Nerd 45. So after that, Alonzo came in. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Alonzo.
Hey, Alonzo.
And he says, check out the Mastfuyi FY8177 MASTFUYI FY8177 tester. They do have that on the Amazon, and I'll pop this on real quick, just people to see. That's interesting.
So it looks like it's got a toner and it's got
Yep.
alligator clips that go with it. Is that a coax cable there all the way to the right? What is that?
That is a good question. That's definitely a toner.
Certainly looked like one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, it's RJ11.
Oh, okay. Hey, Alonzo, if you can hear us in the comments, do you have this? And I'm interested to know if on the main unit, if the screen actually looks like that. Is it like an actual like LED, LCD screen, or are those things like, is it like backlit? Like how good is the screen quality on this?
I'm just going to do a save to my wish list. Come back and look at that again later. But it's got a nice little carry pouch too. So,
Well, and at that price, you know, if it's not like when I was thinking backlit, do y'all remember growing up, you used to have the little red pair of like Mattel binoculars and you'd slide the little white thing into
Yep.
it and you would hit the, you know,
Yep.
like if the screen's not like that and it's, I mean, for this price for $43, my next question is going to be, does this company have an actual cable certifier as well?
Right. I guess I'm not festive anymore. Okay. Josephus is commenting.
Idiots.
And it's a Christmas miracle. Jeremy has a tree. Yeah. It's sat in my closet for a number of years. YouTube Music Portal says, "What's up, folks?"
What's going on?
Hey,
There seems to be a theme of things being hard to reach or falling under desks on the ground.
well, Joe, if you were here, 3 out of the 4 of us probably face the same gravitational challenges, and Tony does not. He just happens to be has had more level ups in life than we have, so that's probably what's going on there. Joe, Joe, you hate getting under desks. You know it. Just admit it.
Too funny.
Let's see. Alonzo says, "I have a similar screwdriver set. Also purchased the Linus Tech Tip screwdriver. Nice. I'm good at getting people to spend money."
I know, Joe.
He's a pro.
My wife and I just had a conversation that we still have to buy you a steak dinner from the COVID area, and we're trying to figure out travel plans for 2026. So I'll be reaching out to you soon.
YouTube Music Portal says, "Those are great. I have one of those. Very nice." Rip Office Max. Terrell also misses Office Max. They were convenient. They were convenient when you were in a bind.
Well, now they're just Office Depot, right? Didn't they get bought out?
Yeah, well, the two companies combined, and I think even that has at least left the Lansing area. I don't know about other places. I don't know if they're completely gone or not.
Well, and you know, it's you know, with Amazon, I can order pens if I'm a Prime member. I can order pens and paper and all those things, and typically have them same day now in
Yep.
most of the country. You know, and for if you're buying Amazon Basics, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's a tough
Absolutely.
market.
Joe says mole is great. Terrell likes the screwdriver set. Joe. Willie's teeth are surprisingly white for all that coffee.
Joe,
I gotta do whatever you're doing.
if you want to know the ancient Chinese secret that I use, so I also eat 1 orange a day, and then I chew on the orange peels, and that is how my teeth stay white.
Huh.
Interesting.
Alonzo says I may purchase for the cable length. Nice. Yes, LCD screen. If I go under a desk, I'm not coming out. Yeah, and don't you have to be careful so somebody doesn't whack you from behind?
I'm sure he wouldn't mind that.
Office Depot is still in the Minneapolis area. The toner is stronger than my Fluke. Wow.
So back in the 90s when I got into this, and I still have it, and it's in an ammo can here because I'm afraid to solder and ruin it any further. But do you remember the toners you would carry with your butt set? And the one that I had was maroon. Like, let me see if I can find it real quick. And I still buy these and still let's see. You mind if I share this screen here?
Go for it.
So the one that I carry that's just a toner. Sorry, trying to find the. Here it is. So this is not necessarily the same brand, but it's the same style. And these are absolutely awesome. And believe it or not, because of the way tip and ring works and the way that 3.5 millimeter jacks work, when we would lose the main box here that generates the tone, you could take a Walkman and you could take your headphones and cut the wires off, and you could put those on a 66 block, and you could still use this, except instead of an annoying toning sound, you would get whatever tape was playing in the cassette player. So, but in my opinion, if you're doing a lot of toning, these devices right here, they are worth their weight in gold.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's see. A few more comments. Jacob Johnson has joined the stream. Welcome in.
Hey, Jacob.
And Terrell says, Jeremy, will you be putting links to all these in the show notes? Yes, sir. They will be going in the description after we've ended the stream. So I will be doing that right after probably a bathroom break after the stream. So yes, I take what I can get. Oh my. Okay, I think before we broke for comments, I think I was next in line. Is that right?
I think I was.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. All right. I mean, but if you want to go, feel free. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't make any difference to me.
Okay. I'm going to share this guy here. So this is one of those items that I was intrigued by I don't know if you guys remember seeing those Wallabots.
Yes.
That's supposed to tell you what's inside the wall and work with Bluetooth with the phone. And I was always intrigued with those devices, but I never was like really thrilled. If I watched videos on them and stuff, I was never really oh my God, I can't even speak today. Strong coffee. Never really thrilled with the accuracy with their detection ability. So I saw this and I was like, what the heck? It's all in one. You don't need a phone. It's got the 5-inch screen, which is, I've been using it. It's crystal clear. It's got 2 cameras on it. The endoscope camera. It's got a front camera and a side camera. It's got a 16.5-foot flexible sewer plumbing snake. This thing is fantastic. And I bought it more so, I thought, for work, but then I find I've been using it around the house quite often and checking things like under the deck and under the hot tub and checking down the sink drains when they start to slow down if they get clogged. So, and this is a great price because I paid, I think, the full price when I bought it. It was a year ago when I got it. It's regularly $70. So $45 is a great deal. What was the other thing I wanted to say about this? There was a job that we did recently where we had to do some wire fishing through a wall above a fireplace down into a side wall unit cabinet. And there was no tube or no flexible chase in there. And God, this thing made it so simple because once we cut the gang box, single gang opening behind the TV, and we were able to kind of look down and see what was in the way, what obstructions, if any. This thing made doing that so much easier because we could see what we were doing. So again, I love this thing. Pictures crystal clear. If you have anyone in, again, that special someone that's kind of, handy with things, this might be a nice thing to get for them. So
I'd need that just to see under my desk. So,
so But no, really, I love that thing. Probably one of the best purchases I've made. So
I'm definitely going to pick one of those up.
all right, Jeremy.
All right. So my next item is a pair of smart plugs. I do have these. They've been under different names over time, but this is a link that I've used. So this is what I'm sharing. And they're not a well-known brand, but this is one of the verified works with Home Assistant sets of plugs. And so some of the other ones I've had sort of hit and miss luck with Home Assistant with. So I've tried to when I've needed to replace some, I've tried to go with ones that I can find that are verified to work with Home Assistant and are showing as having a good range as well. So price is right. They're 15% off. I don't know if I'll pick up another pair of these at this point, but very handy to have.
Let me ask you a question about those, Jeremy.
Yes.
So I tried. It wasn't the TP-Link brand. It was. Did D-Link at one point have some plugs like this?
Possibly.
But I always got like a strange hum coming off of the units. Do you get any weird noises with those?
I haven't noticed any weird noises, but I haven't put a microphone up to them either. And I know from years of listening to heavy metal music, my hearing may not be as good as everybody else's. It could be a little orally traumatic to attend Black Sabbath concerts, but that's a story for another day.
Right. Yeah, and I tried an Amazon brand, and I believe it was the D-Link one, but even from across the room, I could hear a hum, and it always just made me nervous to just leave it plugged in and use it full time. And
yeah, that's strange.
It was very strange. Funnily enough, the Amazon one, I didn't actually buy it. It was sent to me from somebody here that's in the comments section. And I don't know if they'll comment about it or not. And I don't know, maybe it was spying on me, watching me crawl under my desk. I don't know. All right, so let me bring up my next item. Now, if you like to get together with friends, with family, or whatever, we're a huge board game, card game whenever we get together. And we actually have both of these, the Liar's Uno card game and the No Mercy. Now, I like the Liar's edition because if you lay a card down and you put it face down and you say what it's supposed to be, and somebody can call you out, and if you're not lying, then they have to pick up cards and things like that. I also like the No Mercy because you can actually stack like plus 10 cards, and once somebody has 25 cards in their hand, they're out. But we stayed in a cabin the beginning of November, and both of these games brought us, I mean, literally, we probably played for 5 or 6 hours, and it was absolutely fantastic. So I have to recommend both of these, as well as regular Uno. I think we have all of the Uno games at this point, but these two, probably because they're the latest ones I played, they're absolutely fantastic if you're an Uno fan.
Very cool. I don't have either of those, but growing up, we used to play, and No Mercy is a cleaner way of saying it, but we used to call it F your neighbor Uno rules, where you can stack cards. But yeah, Uno's been a staple for 40 years in our family.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
And it gets fun, especially when you start applying, alcohol as a social lubricant, it gets even better.
Oh my God. All right. On that note, let's move on. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Next item. All right. So it's funny, Jeremy, that you had smart plugs on your list because I have these. Now, this is an item I don't own yet, but I want. The Casa smart plugs. These have energy monitoring. They come in a 4-pack, $37.94. It's a great price, but this particular version of it does require a hub. Works with Apple Home, Alexa, and Google Home. If you are looking for versions without hubs, then you have these here, these two. You got a 3-pack and a 4-pack. They work without requiring the hub. And like I said, I don't have these yet. And I think only the one with the Matter hub is capable of doing the energy monitoring. I don't have them, but I've seen that. I saw them in a video from a buddy of mine. You guys probably know him, a guy named Frank from WonderTech. He did a Black Friday video, I think yesterday or the day before that. And I was like, oh, okay. They caught my attention. And so I want to give them a try. And I like the fact that they work with Apple Home because I'm in the Apple ecosystem. So I'm going to check these out. Now, you mentioned Home Assistant. He did mention that he got them to work with Home Assistant, but it wasn't an easy task. But he did manage to figure it out. So I don't use Home Assistant, so I really can't speak to it.
Now, I'm assuming
I don't think they hum either.
Well, that's perfect, unless it's a good tune. Not, I'm going to burn your house down. But like, if you're is Matter. So I'm just getting caught up on all the latest home automation stuff. So if you're not using a hub, I'm assuming they're Wi-Fi connected. But if you use like a Matter hub, is Matter based? Is it using Zigbee for that, or how does that all work for those of us who aren't where we want to be with home automation?
I'm not. Oh, go ahead, Jeremy. No, go ahead, Jeremy.
I think Matter is the continuation or the evolution of Zigbee, where there's also a competing standard called Z-Wave. Just double checking this. Yeah, so the AI results from Google say Matter and Zigbee are both smart home communication standards, but Matter is a universal application layer for interoperability across different brands and protocols, while Zigbee is a specific mesh network protocol. But my understanding is there are a lot of units, the radios out there that are Zigbee or Matter, but right now I don't know of a dual radio that does both standards at the same time. If that makes sense.
So where does Philips Hue fall into this whole? Is that a proprietary, or does Matter work with Hue? Like
that, I don't remember. Let me double check. Philips Hue is moving to Matter. I think they were Zigbee originally. And I'm not sure if their hubs are updatable to support Matter or if you have to get a different upgraded hub or just a different unit to do Matter with them.
Okay.
Because I've got a couple of Hue bulbs. I bought a kit years ago, and then I sort of pushed the pause button because of the price of the bulbs. But I understand that they're trying to bring pricing down a little bit in their more recent push, but I could be wrong on that.
And so if I understand correctly, and either of you tell me if I am wrong on this, but if I have Zigbee running, and let's say that I have light switches, just as an example, that are Zigbee, if my hub is all the way on the other side of the house, that mesh network, they connect together to eventually get back to the hub, right?
They should.
Okay.
The other thing is there is a device, S.L.C. See if I can pull this up on Amazon. And there are a couple different models of this guy, but this is, I think this is the one I've got, the SM Lite SLZB06. Yes, I purchased that last year. So this plugs right into Ethernet. And I believe it's PoE capable as well. Yes. Zigbee 3.0 to Ethernet, USB, and Wi-Fi gateway coordinator with PoE. So there are different versions of this unit, but this has a more powerful antenna on it than a lot of the little, USB dongle types. And it is a product that the company that actually designed it is based in Ukraine, for whatever that's worth.
Okay. Hey, Jeremy, take a look back at the comments. A lot of action going on this particular topic.
Okay, let's see. See where we left off. Okay. Catherine has joined us.
Hey, Catherine.
Looks like she's been here a while, but I didn't get her comment the last time. Grish says, Willie, watching winter storm come by Illinois. How's it looking out there?
We could end up with about 16 inches by the time it's all said and done, but my money's on 8 to 10, and it's coming down pretty good.
It's spitting a little bit here in Michigan, but the last I saw, they were only telling us that we were going to get 6. So I normally take that and cut it in half. So I'm guessing 3 inches. If it actually sticks. Har, har, har.
Doo-doo.
How's it looking out there? Grish, we got a winter storm Wednesday night. Must have gone north of me, Terrell. We got nothing. Tony, can you record the video on the endoscope?
It's not something I've tried. I'm not sure, actually. I will get back to you on that one.
The endoscope seems great value. Yeah, it definitely looks interesting.
Actually, now you have my curiosity aroused.
Also good for saving cats with kittens. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Tony, I need this to run some cables in my home walls. Yeah, I was sort of thinking about that myself. Weird noises in the funeral home are normal. Yeah, well,
You can actually save photos or videos as long as you use a micro SD card slot.
That's cool.
So yes, Joe, you can. I have not done that. I just like playing with it live. That's
You'll
good to know.
have to incorporate some of the clips in your next live stream, Tony.
Oh, fun. Looking down the sink drains, no fun.
Yeah.
But
Joe's new YouTube channel coming soon.
He just better watch himself when he gets under the desk, or he might be the subject matter. Not that I'd want to give Miss Ashley any ideas, but you know.
or the endoscope.
Grish says, I just bought the Casa smart light switches for $11 on Amazon. Set up my first home assistant integration at my home. Wondering why I didn't do this sooner. Set up motion activated lights. Yeah. So, the year before last, I took in, excuse me, and I've actually got the non-energy rated or whatever Casa plugs. I took one of those in. I took my little Zigbee radio in, and I set up the Christmas tree and a set of Christmas lights at the library on a timer using Home Assistant. But then when the holiday season was over, I took it all apart and brought my equipment home because it was mine. But they seem to enjoy not having to unplug things that December. Grish says, well, worth it. Connected it to my AI cameras, and when there's human activity, the lights are on.
Nice.
I use the Casa smart switches to control my outdoor lights. Very nice. This is the most comments I've seen in a long time. I use Z-Wave at my church because of the 1 gigahertz distance benefit and reliability. At home is Zigbee. Good point, Mr. Tim Tech. Zigbee 4.0 has just been released. Supposed to support 800, 900 megahertz for longer range. There's a USB radio out there that does both. Okay. Is that the new Home Assistant radio that just came out a few weeks ago? The one that comes direct from the Home Assistant people. Bluey, Home Assistant is a good place to start for home automations. Lots of plugins and support. Yes. Awesome. I didn't buy Zigbee light switches because the cost of 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi ones are so much cheaper. Yeah. Mr. Tim Tech has done quite a few Home Assistant Zigbee-based videos on his channel.
I'll have to check those out.
Yeah, I think I've seen a few of those myself. Terrell's up in the Cadillac area, so he's about probably an hour-ish north of me. My YouTube channel is exploring my own body. So. Well,
If that doesn't hit 1 million subscribers, I don't know what will.
right. Terrell uses the spark plug on the Christmas tree. INNR are a great brand for smart plugs and bulb Zigbee ones. Nice. Okay, that's the end of that batch of comments. And I've got to say, I think we just hit a record. There are 20 people watching the stream. So please, everybody hit the like button.
Jeremy, we actually had 23 about 2 minutes ago.
Did we really?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that's definitely a record then. All right. Who is up next?
I'm just curious. How many more items do each of you have? You have 2, Willie. Okay. How about you, Jeremy?
Let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4.
I've got 4. Okay. Cool. I'm not sure who's next. Well, I think I just left, right? I just left off because that triggered the whole CASA conversation.
Right.
So whoever's next.
So I think I go between you and Willie. So I'll jump on. Um, so if you are in the market for a surge protector power strip, I do have one of these. They're very nice. And they have the outlet spaced enough on the top side that you can put the good sized power bricks on them. They've also got outlets on each side, and then on that front face there are USB 2 Type A and 2 Type C charging ports for a $10 surge strip.
That's a crazy price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, at 23% off. This actually may go in my cart. Then I can rotate out some of the ones that have the narrower spacing. Donate them to Goodwill or whatever.
All right, let me see what I got going here. All right, so if you enjoy whiskey, I think a couple of us have not. Tony, do you enjoy whiskey too, don't you?
I do.
So if you are going down the rabbit hole and you're just using rocks glasses or red solo cups or whatever it is, but you want to kind of get into doing a little bit more, you know, I don't know, tasting. You want to get into the sniffing instead of just having a snort in a regular cup. I can't recommend anything any higher than a standard Glencairn. These are the gold standard when it comes to doing tastings and things like that. It's got to do with the shape and the quality of the glass. And this is a set of two that come in a travel case, and the case protects them so that they don't break.
Nice.
And so I have I don't know, probably 24 Glencairns. I have some with my company name on them. I have some with if anybody watches Yellowstone, when they always the saying is send rip, so I've got I've got some that somebody printed that stuff on there. But if you really want to get into the tasting and starting to pick out the different notes and things like that, you should have quality glassware. And so this is what I always recommend. And a lot of people that I know, except for the younger generation, seems to be going with NA products. So I'm not sure where that's gonna lead the industry. But if you're looking for something nice, this is what I recommend.
They are really nice. They beat carrying around a flask. Not that I do that, but no, those are nice. But actually, Willie, have you tried Whiskey in the Wild? That's a brand that I love, and I turned Jeremy onto it, and I think that is one of his favorites.
I have not tried that.
Whiskeyinthewild.com if you want to check it out.
Oh, interesting.
Is that
Is that just an American whiskey? Is it a bourbon? What's you got going on there?
How would you describe it, Jeremy? It's got an orange chocolate flavor to it, and then there's an original. I think they came out with another flavor. How would you describe it, Jeremy?
That's hard because my buddy down in Illinois, who is much more of a whiskey connoisseur, and my apologies for using his phrasing, but he said that it was quote a panty dropper if paired with a chocolate or something like that. So food for thought for those of you who are married.
I'll have to check that out for sure.
I don't really know if it classifies as a bourbon or just
is it 51% corn?
Jeremy, does it say on the bottle?
A wheated whiskey? What do we got going on?
I didn't mean to derail us. Sorry.
That's a good question. It lists on the back, but it doesn't list percentages.
I will definitely check it out.
All right.
Whiskey in
Yeah,
the
I'm
wild, huh?
I'm not
Yep.
seeing percentages of the ingredients.
It's not cheap, but it's good. But anyway,
Oh, it's Canadian. Distilled in Canada, refined in Wisconsin. Chocolate vanilla, black elderberry, one with a twist of orange, 70 proof. So it's 3-year barrel aged. Nice. So I bet it is pretty smooth.
it is.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I like the orange better than the original, I think, but
I agree, but I haven't tried the elderberry yet, so that's
I have not tried that one either.
that's the new one. So
I'd be interested if you did a tasting side by side with that and a Crown Royal that has supposed to have a similar flavor profile. If you think that they're, comparable or,
well, I have to tell you, I have various flavors of the Crown Royal, and I mean, I don't have one that's similar to that flavor, but there's no comparison as far as I'm concerned in the smoothness and the velvety feel to it. It's just good stuff.
picking up a bottle on your recommendation. My
Okay.
wife will thank you later.
No, she won't. All right, we better get back. I think you're up, Willie. Before we,
Oh, am I up? All right.
I think so.
Well, I just talked about the Glen Cairns, so I think it's Jeremy.
Oh, it's
Okay. So my next one is a little above the $50 price range, but I have a couple of barcode scanners, and this particular device will do 1D, 2D, and QR code scanning. My original intention, and I have not completed the project, but I've made some good progress. I originally got a barcode scanner to do inventory and be able to label. I bought a bunch of the numbered barcodes, and I started labeling my totes that you can't see into, the solid totes. And I've got a little database that just has a quick listing of the content, so I can scan a tote and I know what's in it.
That's smart.
So food for thought, and this is from a former life, I suppose. Your insurance company does like it when you have an inventory of the contents of your home. So I don't know if you necessarily get a break on the insurance, but if something were to happen, they will really like you if you have an inventory of some variety, rather than trying to guess what you had. So this brand has been rock solid for me. I've got 2 or 3 different scanners from Terra, and they're pretty great.
nice.
Very nice. That's actually really smart. That you make me think, right? Like if you've got one of those and you buy something, you could just scan the barcode that's on it, enter it into your inventory.
Yep.
And oh man, so many possibilities with that.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I think I'm up. Let's see. I am going to share this guy right here. I think I might have even shared this on the last holiday stream we did before we put it in the coffin for the last year. The Anchor charger, the 60-watt 6-port USB charging station, power port. This thing is great. It's come down in price since I purchased them. They are running a lot of the USB devices that require power in the studio here. I have I have 2 of the 10-port versions. I couldn't find the 10-port version anymore. I think this is the successor because I just couldn't locate it, but it's great. It's like I said, it's managing a lot of the converters, SDI to HDMI and HDMI to SDI converters. Not managing, but powering, and it's just consolidating a bunch of the power cables. This thing is great, or it could just be used as a charging station in a public space. If you have a small boutique or a hair salon and you want to offer your clients a place to charge their phones, it's great. It's simple. It's easy. It comes in 2 colors. Highly recommend. And mostly anything you get from Anchor, as far as I'm concerned, is can't go wrong. So.
Yeah, one of the things that's in my go bag is the 65, or this might be higher than 65 watt. I know this will do 65 watts, but it's the little, 3 plug version of that.
Okay.
And man,
Yep.
I charge everything with this.
Yep. Super handy. Super handy.
Okay, so my last item, the older I get, the colder I get. And I have this on my list as well. And I had a version of this for hunting. And I don't know exactly where it's at, but heated socks. And I wish I had them as I'm sitting here in this live stream because my feet are freezing. And for $36, heated socks, 8 hours, four levels. You guys know how it is. If your hands or your feet get cold, it's game over.
Mhm.
And so as I level up in life, I'm looking for ways to retain my body heat. So this is definitely on my list. So I'll have to give a review of this next year and let everybody know whether it was worth it.
Very cool.
I have the Milwaukee heated coat that my wife bought me last year, and my son and I both wore them deer hunting last year, and there were several times I was so warm in the blind I was actually like nodding off, and so at least the jackets work. So we'll see how the socks work out.
When I lived up in New Jersey, and we used to ride Harleys all year round, unless there was ice on the ground, we would go out in 10-degree weather, and then you factor in moving 65, 70 miles an hour on a highway. You figure it gets pretty cold, and I used to wear heated socks, heated pants, heated gear, heated jacket, and it all had an adapt that was made particularly for riding, and it had an adapter that just plugged into a port on the bike.
Oh, nice.
But man, those heated socks were lifesavers because before the heated socks, I used to try putting in, I forget what they're called.
All those hand warmers.
Yeah. And man, did I burn my feet? Like you take your socks off and you got these blisters because like they would just press on one area. But the heated socks, those are great. So I might have to get a pair of those because I'm always cold. Even living in North Carolina, middle of the summer, 90 degrees, I got the heated seats on the car.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Love it. So, but.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's up?
That would be Jeremy.
Okay.
All right. So this item is way above the $50 range, but this is the best price I've seen on this so far. This is the OBSBot Tail Air, the OG Tail Air. And it's got a bunch of bells and whistles. This kit actually includes a little tripod to put it on if you want to use it on your desk. You can, of course, put it on a floor standing tripod as well. Seems like the combo is a little bit more. It doesn't come with the tripod, but it has the remote control that I believe is normally $79 by itself. But it's a great camera to work with, and I've done a few videos with it, and definitely have some more ideas as I move this office around. It may become a secondary camera in this room for a minute, but I have it downstairs right now to use when I do some footage downstairs in another location. So pretty cool, nice little carrying case. But yeah, there are other accessories that you can get for it. It doesn't have a 360-degree rotation with this unit, but there is a base that extends the battery life and adds that 360-degree rotation capability for an additional, I think that's $200. But it has slots for 2 batteries in that, so you can keep it going for many hours, probably more than you'd want to be live. But it's a nifty camera.
I don't own one, but man, the people that I know that have them love them.
Yeah,
You say nothing but good things about them.
yeah, it's been great to work with.
I'm laughing at the comments. Grish typed in heated seats at 90 degrees. I'm like, yep. But it's also partially because I have a bad lower back, so it's just soothing at the same time, you know. But anyway, okay, I guess it's me again. Because Willie, do you have any more, Will? You're good. Okay. All right, so seeing as I'm in the Apple ecosystem, I guess I better hit share before I go there. I picked this up a couple of years ago. I love this thing. It's a 3-in-1 charging station, MagSafe charging station for iPhone, the watch, and the AirPods, and there's a look at it there. Definitely, again, when it comes to cable management, eliminates having to have a million different cords to charge your devices. It comes in the silver, and it also comes in the metal gray, which is what I have. And again, I bought all these things at full price, but this is a great price for this product, and it's been super, super reliable. So again, if anybody special is in the Apple family, there you go.
All right. Give me just a moment.
And yes, Grish, it does seem to buffer for a moment every couple of minutes. So it's not just you.
All right. So if you thought the price on the OG OBSBot tail Air was giving you a little sticker shock, the second generation,
Woo!
which granted does add more bells and whistles,
Oh, wow.
like SDI as well as HDMI and network out. This is 17% off, so it normally goes for $1,200. So you know, if you have bottomless pits of money that you want to spend on somebody in the family, I'm sure they would love this guy.
You have to really love them a lot.
I would say.
Nice.
But I thought I'd include it just to put in perspective the pricing on the original version.
Gotcha. All right. Down to 2. Go to this one. Now, if you have a rough day and you need to come home and just chill out and relax a little bit, this guy looks a little weird. Maybe a little Star Wars, but this thing is great. It's an eye massager. It has heat, has several different modes. $47. That again, it's normally $75.99, so $47.49. Great deal. Yeah, the 5 built-in modes: compression and heat, compression only, compression and heat, and continue. I'm not. Oh boy, I know where this is gonna go. Never. I'm not. And then heat only mode. We'll just leave.
You know, Joe's zooming in on the screen now.
I know for sure. Holy crap. I realized as I was reading through it, I'm like, oh shit. But anyway, those things work great and they are relaxing, and I love it. So I use it a couple times a week, believe it or not. I get like slight headaches, and it just seems to ease the temple headaches. I don't know if you guys get temple headaches from time to time, but yeah. And so the 5 modes are great. Willie, I knew as soon as I hit pause that you were on to why I paused. So anyway. Oh, we're up to 24 people, Jeremy.
Ashley will have to get one of those for Joe for his adventures under the desk with the scope that we're gonna buy.
Read the last comment. You see it?
The one from Joe.
Yeah.
Do the glasses fit around the way? Oh my!
And can they be used with the endoscope?
I was laughing so hard thinking about it, I couldn't think of the word endoscope.
Oh my god!
Wow,
that is awesome. Okay, you're up, Jeremy. Last one.
Actually, that camera was my last.
Oh, that was your last. So I got to go twice, huh?
Yeah.
This next item's a great stocking stuffer. And speaking of Joe, I saw these for the first time on a gig that I was working with him a couple of years ago, and I was like, wow, those are great. And I've ever since picked up a bunch of these. Like I said, great stocking stuffer, elastic cable tie bungee cords. You get 10-pack for $9.99. These things are great for managing cables, any type of cable, HDMI cables, audio cables, Ethernet cables. They come in handy. They, obviously stretch because they're elastic and they're adjustable. So it's great. It's just for keeping things organized without having to constantly use zip ties or Velcro to keep the cables organized. Those things are a lifesaver. So I use them around the studio. I use them. I have a bunch of them in a travel case. They're great. So, and that's it really. We lost Jeremy. There he is.
Whoops.
So
I inadvertently hit the fade to black button on my ATEM.
That damn fade to black button on that ATEM. So I actually think I'm going to speak for myself. I don't know how the folks out there feel, but I think we presented a hell of an eclectic list of items. A bunch of them, which I know are on my going right in my shopping list and purchasing right after the stream.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So.
Well, should we do one more perusal through the comments, and then we can each take a minute or however long you guys want to talk to give final thoughts. Let's see. Try to figure out where the last one. Okay. I think this is the next one. Okay, we had that one before. Ashley says, I think we found our next business venture.
Joe's mobile endoscope.
Catherine says, whiskey and PC server building would be interesting. I think Jeff at Craft Computing, he sort of has a corner on that, only with craft beer instead of whiskey. But I agree that it could be an interesting variation on a theme.
if you look on YouTube, there's a guy that used to get absolutely hammered on whiskey and then do Linux stuff and server stuff, and it might have been called like drunk Linux or drunk servers or something. But I don't know if he's still out there and well or not. I'm gonna have to do a wellness check.
Let's see. Those scanners look like the ones I use at work. Yeah, we've got. I think we're up to 3 of them at the library. I brought mine in and let the staff use it for a week, and they were so impressed with it because prior to that, all we had were wired scanners, and they were so impressed with it that we ended up ordering one for the library, and then we've got an inventory project for the library coming up this next Friday, and so my boss had 2 more ordered. So between the ones the library has and my personal ones, we're going to have handheld scanners for everybody to use for the inventory project. So my wife needs those socks. There you go. Maybe I suggest you guys check out the Leatherman Vulti. Well, give me just a moment. Let's see.
Oh, interesting.
Put this on screen. Might just have to do a, oops, not that. I can type. Multi-bit for Leatherman multi-tools. Interesting. A keychain DC voltmeter modeled after Leatherman's bit inserts. Put one on your keychain and click it into your Leatherman for instant DC voltage readings. Huh. That's kind of cool. All right. Well, let's see. Need that surge strip to charge my socks. Mouse is looking very pretty in her Christmas dress.
Sorry, she was just down under the desk.
Terrell's wife is the same way with the heated seats.
Yep.
Even
the motorcycle has heated seats.
Oh, wow. We addressed that one. Final day. I guess we got more comments than I thought. The QI2 significantly faster. Oh, is QI2 significantly faster at wireless charging? That's a good question. Okay. Was it last year that Tony presented about the dentist light thing?
It was earlier this year. It was in May when I got the those glasses, those magnifying glasses with the light. Yes. Not last year, though.
My YouTube channel will be filming Joe's adventures under the desk. So, Ashley, if you take a nice piece of paddle wood and you drill holes in it, you get a little extra.
Make sure it whistles so he hears it coming.
Right. Just buffered. I use all the Ugreen charger stations.
I've heard they've got great stuff. I just haven't used any of it.
I've used their cables. I haven't used their charging stations, but they're known for it.
Question: if you had to get Joe one tech gift for Christmas, what would it be?
Oh, definitely the massager.
Order the massager for Joe and get Ashley the scope. That way they've got the pair. Those cable ties can hold the glasses on. Oh my.
You guys might not get the reference for that, but I do. But
asking for a friend, of course. Have a Ugreen KVM and it's decent. Very nice. All right. I think that gets us caught up with comments.
Yep.
Anybody have parting thoughts for the stream today?
well, this was fun, and I hope we can do it again next year. I hope we get a few more creators to turn out to help out with it. But turned out to be a lot of fun. Thank you for hosting it, Jeremy. Willie, I'm glad you were able to make it. It's always fun to have you on board. And yeah, just look for the weekly videos from my channel and whatever these guys, I'll let them speak for themselves. And happy holidays to everybody. Enjoy the holiday season. Stay warm.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun. Thanks again for inviting me. For everybody watching, no matter what you celebrate, I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a safe holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video.
And I concur. This was a lot of fun, and we should try to do like a mid-year stream and get a few of us together to do something as well. And I'll say happy whatever doesn't offend you. That way everybody's covered. So, all right. Any final questions or comments in the chat, anybody? Let's see.
25 people attending, Jeremy.
Carol saying thanks. Chris says, Willie released a whole hour video.
And it would have been much longer had I not decided to take those things and I'm making other videos out of them. So for those of you who are Ubiquity shops, Ubiquity needs to be watching out for TP Link for Grand Stream because they've got competition.
Let me see. And I'll drop the other link in the chat. So they've got that. And of course, you know where my channel is because you're on my channel. So, so yes, YouTube Music Portal. I put the other two guys in their channels in the chat.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
And if you want to send me a copy of this video, I'd like to post it over on the channel and send me all the links in the description, and I'll just copy exactly what you're doing.
Ditto.
sure.
Cool.
Sure. Once it gets processed and I can download the copy from Talk Studio, I'll put it in Google Drive and I'll share it with you guys.
Perfect.
That should be the easiest way. So thank you, Terrell, for that. Bluey, thank you. Who's doing the after party stream? Not it. So it sounds like you're volunteering, Josephus. Um, all right. Well, we have 20. Well, we just had 25. I think I
Yep.
saw 26 a couple of minutes ago
Awesome.
as a peak. But I'm hella impressed with what this stream has done today, and hopefully when you guys can post it as well, it will get some additional traction, and I think this is great. I think this is great. If I had thought about it beforehand, we could have had it streaming to all three channels live, but next time. Next time. So, all right. On that note, everybody have a great afternoon, and stay safe out there, whatever you're doing, and whatever the weather conditions might be. So there are crazies on the road regardless. So, all right. I will end it there. And for the guys here, this will show a graphic briefly, and then it will cut us back to the studio.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.